Riding around in the A, I did a lot, just taking my bands up. Yeah, I just walked out of the bank with so much money that I can't hold my pants up. Riding around in the A, I did a lot, just taking my bands up. Yeah, I just walked out of the bank with so much money that I can't hold my pants up. Sometimes I feel like I need you, sometimes I can't even stand you. Sometimes I feel like I need you, but sometimes I can't even stand you. Sometimes I feel like I need you, sometimes I can't even stand you. Sometimes I feel like I need you, it's something I can't understand, yeah, she wanna pop pills on a plane. Yeah, pop pill go insane. She know these boys on top like. You're so fun, you make my head spin. I feel dumb when I can't process.
Say your name and spell it for me.
Safaria Brown, Tafaria, and Brown, I like the color.
Junaid Tahir, and it's Junaidtahir.
My name is Spencer Mayevich. That's SpencerMJehovich.
Cherie, Cherie.
My name is Antony. That's Antony.
Yasmin.
My name's Calvin, and you spell it Calvin.
Susan.
Nate McKenzie.
Tanner Smith.
Yeah, Brenna Barney.
My name is Retina, and it's spelled like retina.
Kendall Blake.
John.
Jane Christian.
Daniel.
Rosa Williams.
My name is Kiani.
Natalie Hedden.
Landry.
Sean.
Doran.
John.
Sarah.
Deborah.
McKay.
Joshua.
Lorelai.
Ty.
Julia. Sarah.
Grant.
Emmy.
Aiden.
Lori.
Ben.
Lindsay.
Jennifer.
Jack.
Charles.
Nikki. Rachel. It's Callie.
Rudy.
Julia. Lana.
Matt Sellers. Devin Martin.
It's Blake Baldwin.
Naomi Smith.
Breezy, BREEZY.
JT Jackson.
Jim.
Eden John.
Jordan. Sydney. Emily.
Nicole. Ryan.
Haley. Aaron.
Delario.
Wesley. Josh. Bill.
Brianna.
Stanley.
Alexander.
Maggie. Muriel. Jasmine.
Nabor. Ryan.
Lori. Megan.
Matt.
Natalie. Victoria.
Michael. John.
Grant. Patrick.
Michael.
Maggie.
Akeem.
Tiani. Sarah.
Hayden.
Jorge.
Michael.
James.
Michelle.
Zach.
Arturo.
Charlie.
My name is Bashir Mundi, Imam Bashir Mundi. I am the Imam or spiritual head of the mosque here, of the Al Furqan Mosque, West Cobb Islamic Center.
Green.
Blue.
Blue.
Purple.
Maroon.
Blue. Red. Favorite color is blue.
Blue.
Black. Green.
I like green, but not like a bright green. Like a dark green. Turquoise. Red to wear, yellow to look at.
Blue.
Green.
Blue.
Purple.
Ooh, lavender.
Purple.
Green. Specifically, like chartreuse.
The emerald green color of the Gulf Coast.
Cool. Favorite color? Orange. Yeah, reminds me of the sunset.
Purple.
My favorite color is green, but sometimes blue. Periwinkle.
Purple.
I guess it'd be black.
Green. Definitely.
Probably violet. Or sage green. Purple.
Once before, probably when I was like 7.
Yes.
Yes.
Camping, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Yes.
Yes.
Camping, yes.
Yes. Yes.
Yes. I love camping.
I have, yeah.
I have not been camping, but it's been something that I've wanted to do for a while.
I have.
Yeah.
Of course. Yeah.
Have you ever been camping?
No.
Camping? Yeah, I used to camp. I used to travel to Colorado, Wyoming, Yellowstone every single summer as a kid. I used to do like a 2-month trip.
Yes.
I got s'mores.
Not in a long time, but yeah.
I 100% oppose it. Every person should. It is absolute tyranny to demand that someone else fund something for someone else. Taxation is theft, 100%. And if I desire to help someone out of the goodness of my heart, I should voluntarily do that. I should not be forced to by the threat of violence at the hands of the government. If I don't pay my taxes, then the IRS is going to audit me and I could serve time in jail. So therefore, I don't have a choice in not paying my taxes. So taxation is theft, 100%. Healthcare should be more affordable, and I say that as someone who has a medically complex issue. I fight the system every day. I understand how difficult it is. I understand, I've done both sides. I was a speech therapist. I billed medically. As a speech therapist, we would bill $120 an hour and be paid $12 for the session. I went to school at a top 10 university in the nation to do speech therapy, and I'm being paid $12 an hour for my services. Now that I'm on the patient side of it, I have to fight for everything. It's not right. There should be a free market where insurance companies can compete across state lines, and the government needs to get out of it. That is where I think we could have more successful and accessible healthcare options.
Public healthcare, I support it because I don't have insurance or healthcare right now, so if there's like a way to help out and then everyone do it all together, that'd be cool.
Public, yes, absolutely.
Yes. Yeah, I think it's definitely a great thing.
Yes. Yes.
I do.
Yes. Yes, yes. I feel like everyone could benefit from it, like, you know, especially, like, my two siblings are actually adopted, and their family still lives here, and I just know, like, I feel like a lot of people could actually really benefit from having the access of healthcare. Kind of. I guess, yeah.
I'm not very well educated into exactly what public health care is, so I don't think I have enough to form a good opinion on it.
It's good overall. Sometimes the government and people out there tend to kind of like force things on people, like nowadays with the vaccines and stuff like that. But overall, it's fairly good.
Public healthcare. I think it's an interesting topic for sure. I like the idea of everyone having healthcare. I think everyone should have healthcare. Going about it through government, I don't know if that's the best idea, but I think some governments have done it all right. The reasons I like our private healthcare are just because I like being able to go to a doctor and getting things done quickly. I've heard stories of places in Canada and things like that where that's not quite the same experience, and I wouldn't want that on anyone. I wouldn't want someone to wait, or to have to suffer through even, kidney stones or anything like that. Here you can get kidney stones handled right away, but in other places you might have to just deal with it and things like that. So I guess it depends on how it was implemented.
Yes.
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 Not really. I think that people should have access to healthcare, but I think that I don't think that it should be like a one and done deal.
Yes.
I do. I think it should be a right for all. Give him a thumbs up. He likes you, but he can't.
Yeah.
Yeah, a little bit, yeah.
No, not well.
A little bit, yeah, at the house. Pretty much it.
Yes, I love to cook.
What are your favorite dishes to cook?
I cook. I don't have a favorite. I cook all kinds of different stuff. I don't know what to tell you, but just, I like to cook. Most people like my food.
No, that's good.
I grew up in the South, so I do Southern cooking a lot, but I do all kinds of other cooking.
Yeah, I cook pretty well, actually.
cook. Yes.
I'm an expert cook. I love to cook. It's probably my second favorite art form behind music.
No.
Cook? Yes. Yes. Oh, yeah, I love cooking. Cooking's great. I would rather do that every day than eat out.
No. Definitely not.
No.
Yes.
Yes.
No.
Cook?
Yeah.
I eat. Cook to eat. I wouldn't call that. I wouldn't call that cooking.
Fiji.
I don't buy bottled water. I just use tap water, but then I just use the Brita filter to filter it.
Tap water. One that comes out of the sink.
Recently, Evian. I just started drinking Evian.
Oh, wow. I would have to say I'd have to say Deer Park, but preferably the ones with like the squirt, you know, the tops that you can just like the Gatorade water bottle type.
Aquafina.
Life water.
Dasani. Just water. By Jaden Smith? Yeah, best water.
If I'll notice a difference. I guess I don't really care. Do I have to pick one? Okay. I guess I don't really care.
Favorite brand? You have to give me a second. I don't know. I'll go with Aquafina. I try not to drink too much bottled water, but if I had to say Dasani.
You know, Polar Springs actually randomly, because it actually comes from a spring. There's another one that's from a volcanic spring that I can't remember that I really like. I don't really like, if I'm gonna drink like a bottled off the shelf water, I'm gonna pick Dasani. And not just because it's from Georgia, just it's anything reverse osmosis. I have a lot of bottled waters I like actually. But any of them that come from a source like a spring or a volcanic, the ones that are just like done through city water, I don't really always gravitate towards. There's so many waters, all the alkaline ones and stuff. That's a hard question.
Probably great value, because it tastes just like the other ones and it's cheaper.
Oh, dude, that's a really good question. Avian, the one with the black top and it tastes good. That one's good.
Probably Ozarka. Sorry. My favorite brand of water, I'd have to say probably Dasani or Aquafina. I'm more of Aquafina than Dasani.
Most plain, probably $5.
For a single hot dog.
Plain single hot dog.
Oh gosh, I've been to a couple Braves games, so I think they're like $7 there. Yeah, $7 or $8.
For a single plain hot dog, $2.
$3.
$1.50 at Costco.
A single plain hot dog?
Yeah. How much would you? What's the absolute most you would take?
If it came down to it, given the situation, I'm going like $10.
A single what? Single plain hot dog. The most you would pay for it? $2.
Probably like $2.
Jeez. I guess it depends where it's at, but I think the most I'd pay is like maybe $2.
A single plain hot dog. Hot dog in a bun, $2.50.
Single plain hot dog? Absolutely $0. It has to be under $5.
You know, I might pay $10 if it was like one of those gourmet ones from Hot Dog Heaven before they shut down.
$5.
Yes.
In a way, yes.
Yeah.
Does anyone with a brain not believe that?
I can't say for sure.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, I do. guess that's a really broad topic to get into, but there's all sorts of things like fracking, which they're trying to do to minimize fossil fueling and all that stuff, but all of it contributes to it, absolutely.
Yes. No, not really.
Well, in a way, but it's not the problem by itself. It's a contributing factor, but it's not the whole problem by itself. It's a bigger problem than just the fuel.
Like, is Vietnamese coffee correct? Or
so I used to be a barista and just black coffee, pour over method. I believe I make the best coffee of anyone I know.
I do not.
Yes, but I prefer tea.
I do drink coffee.
You like coffee? Do you? Thumbs up or down? Coffee, look at the camera. Up or down? I guess not.
What do you think? What's your favorite coffee blend?
House blend. That was easy.
yes, I drink coffee. I drink Starbucks coffee, and I love cappuccino coffee, especially with cinnamon. I don't drink coffee enough.
Not often.
Yes, every day.
I can't drink coffee, so
yeah.
What's your favorite coffee drink?
I usually just get the Java chip.
No. Yeah.
What's your favorite coffee blend?
Usually, like, I like espresso, so usually I go to like Starbucks and I'll get like a frappuccino, and I'll add like 3 shots of espresso to it.
Left pocket.
Nothing at all.
Left pocket, just my wallet. It's like wallet and keys.
My hand.
My phone. With the Game Boy case.
Nothing.
In the left pocket, you know what, let's find out. Alright, we've got some car keys, we've got a hotel key. What else do I have? I've got my Bluetooth earbud, and I'll be honest, I've got my vape.
Yes.
I do.
Next question. Hell no.
Yes.
I believe in true love. Yes.
Your membership?
No, but my parents do, so I just use theirs. I do. I was there the other day.
No, but I have a Sam's Club affiliation, so I could do a little bit of Sam's Club.
My parents do. We went to Costco like once a month on a Sunday, usually like after we got back from like a church outing or whatever. We'd just go and we'd stock up on cereal and stuff.
Yes, we do.
No, my mom does.
Costco. I'm too poor for that, but if I had the money, I would say yes.
No, but I feel like I should do.
No.
Yes.
No, I don't.
I do.
I do not.
Nope.
I don't. I do not. My mom does.
Do not. I should.
No.
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 I don't. America, but the Alaska part.
Probably Brazil.
America.
Favorite country? This one. Probably say Italy.
I'm partial. America. However, I would love to visit England.
Favorite country? I mean, obviously America, but I've never really traveled except from Pakistan. I went to Dubai. Dubai was really cool. So I guess outside of America, I would say Dubai. Dubai was awesome.
Oh, that's a hard one, actually. I love Ireland. I love Italy.
South Africa.
That I've been to or that I want to go to? I mean, I love the U.S. just because I love it there, but I've always wanted to go to Brazil. I think it looks pretty sick. That's always a place I wanted to go to.
I don't even know. I've only ever been in one. So as of right now, I guess I could just say America because it's all I've ever known. But other than that, I don't know. Maybe France.
Oh, that's a sticky situation. I mean, I think it's situational. It is a bad thing, but I don't know what to say. Honestly, I think that most people feel that, you know?
Absolutely.
Yes.
Like the woman's choice? Yeah. Oh, absolutely. 10,000%. Their body, their choice.
An abortion is an individual's right. I would say no.
Yeah. So it is an individual's right, but I don't think it should be a law, a moral law, you know, that someone is required to not. You know, I believe it's a choice, but I don't believe anyone should abort.
Yeah, it should be their own choice.
Yes.
That is a hard one. Abortion breaks my heart. I hear people say it's a woman's right. However, I think about what about if that fetus is a female? What about her rights?
That's a complicated question. I consider myself to be pro-life, with the exception of the fact that the mother is 100% certain that the fetus or baby growing in her body is a dark energy spirit, and there's no redeemable qualities that that baby will ever have. So basically, she just knows that child's going to grow up to be a serial killer. And some women will tell you that they know that. They wish they could have aborted, or they have had abortions. So in those circumstances, yes. Other than that, I mean, if there's question of whether the woman has a dark energy spirited baby or not, then not at all. And then I consider it to be a crime to have an abortion. If that's
yes.
Sure.
Yeah, I do.
Yes. Yeah, absolutely. It's also a discussion to have as a community because it is like emotionally charged, but absolutely that's down to your body, your choice.
Yeah, I do.
To a certain point, but I think it's something that it should be avoided. It will have to be performed only under certain circumstances.
I do.
Abortions, I'm not too much into it because the baby really doesn't have the option to be born into it. In my opinion, in abortions, I think the baby should be born. If you don't want it, give it up for adoption.
Abortion? Well, I think that from a Muslim perspective or point of view, you see there are two, I believe, extremes, or two, points in the spectrum here. There are, of course, those who believe that abortion is wrong, it's a crime, it's murder against a baby or fetus. There are those who believe it's an individual's right, it's a mother's right, it's a woman's right, to do with her body as she wishes. The Islamic position really is somewhere in the middle, in that every human, part of the rights of every human, God-given rights, is life. Among the 5 most fundamental objectives of Islam, Islamic law, Islamic Sharia, Islamic lifestyle, among them is the protection or the preservation of faith, one's freedom to believe in God and practice their faith freely. Secondly is the protection of life. All right. So in Islam, abortion is considered wrong It's considered sinful. But there is sort of a gradation, all right? It is worse as the fetus grows.
I like all kinds of music, hip-hop, R&B,
So how we can
pop, I don't know, all kinds.
I'm pretty eclectic, but I lean hip-hop, like late 90s, early 2000s hip-hop.
Favorite genre of music? I would say old school rap and hip-hop.
Hip-hop?
These days, really anything from ambient to instrumental to post-rock. Really anything with no lyrics. Stuff I can work to.
Favorite genre of music? I think it would be like folk or indie.
Favorite kind of music? It's dance music.
R&B.
My favorite genre of music is R&B.
Alternative? Probably like pop, like bedroom pop-ish.
Probably gonna sound a little bit basic, but I kind of like indie alternative stuff.
I would say a toss-up between Christian music and also I like country. I know that's far in between, but country as well.
I'd say alternative rock. Big fan of Avett Brothers, which is like kind of folk music. So yeah, stuff like that.
I'd say pop music.
Jazz.
Broad. I'd say very old Western country music.
It's hard to say. Probably rock would be my favorite.
70s, 60s, 70s. Rock and roll.
Genre of music, corridos, almost anything. Like it's English, like from rock to country. I'm open to that.
I'm probably classic rock. It's one of my favorites.
I listen to all, but probably classical music. Folk.
Probably hip-hop, maybe alternative.
I want to say electronic.
Rap.
So I keep pouring up this gin as long as I just don't let you in.
No.
A Subaru? Love Subarus. I'll take any Subaru.
Absolutely.
I have no idea. I've never been in one.
I've never even seen that car before, so I'm not sure.
Absolutely. I didn't see that question.
Yeah.
Sure. You're not gonna find me talking about it, but I would agree. Yeah.
Ability.
The what?
The Subaru Crosstrek. Do you think it's a good blend of comfort, safety, and capability?
What is that?
A bad car. It's just a car.
Okay, sure, why not?
I don't know. Repeat that question.
Do you believe that the Subaru Crosstrek is a good blend of comfort, safety, and capability?
The
Subaru Crosstrek? Do you know what that is?
Subaru Crosstrek. That is a car. I'm gonna be honest, I am partial to sports cars. I've had
So not that one.
no, a couple of sports cars. I am a sport, believe it or not, I don't look like it, but I've had a couple of sports cars. So I am a sports car fanatic. I'm currently driving my second Camaro. I've had 2 Mustangs, a Firebird, and the Avenger. So, no. I'm sorry.
I don't garden. I used to back when I was living with my parents. We would have like a gardening day, but other than that, no, not right now.
No.
I do. I have a garden.
Our garden? Yeah, I do.
Garden?
Garden isn't like planting? I do not. No, my brother does. He's way in the land. I help my brother garden like professionally, so like it's a good thing to be able to do. I don't really get it personally. You get all dirty and shit. It's all right. People pay you, so that's nice. Yeah. But me, not super into it. Appreciate it for what it is.
I know.
I have a few cactuses. Cacti. Yes. No, I wish.
Yes, I garden. I love to garden too. That's just kind of a new hobby that I'm learning a lot about. But, yeah, the past year I kind of, in Los Angeles, I was pursuing becoming entirely or nearly entirely self-sufficient by what I grew, you know, for vegetables, fruit, and weed, and everything, you know. But that didn't happen. That's a lot of work.
Do I garden? I try to. Don't have a backyard, so it's a little different.
Oh, I garden, yeah, I got a little garden in the back of the house over here.
Yes, and yes.
Favorite book? I like Hillbilly Elegy. That was one of my favorites.
Harry Potter and The Prisoner of Azkaban.
The Jungle by Upton Sinclair.
I don't read books.
What's my favorite book? Probably the Bible.
Redeeming Love.
Oh, I think my favorite book is called All the Light We Cannot See. I read it in high school and I thought it was probably one of the best books I've ever read.
My favorite book, Gone with the Wind.
Favorite book? Yeah, The Giving Tree, actually. Shel Silverstein. I don't know if you guys are familiar with him. I have lots of favorite books, but that's always like a childhood one that I go back to. When people have kids and stuff, instead of buying them gifts for their kids, like onesies or clothes, I always buy that book. So yeah. Shel Silverstein, anything, Where the Sidewalk Ends to, like any of his books, but The Giving Tree.
It's been a while since I read a book. Yeah, it's been a while since I read a book.
It's funny, but like Diary of a Wimpy Kid.
Oh, favorite book would probably be Run with the Horseman by Pharoah Sams.
What's your favorite book?
Harry Potter.
Harry Potter?
Not book, but series, Harry Potter.
So Can't Hurt Me. It's a really good book.
Crazy Rich Asians.
Oh wow. Probably my dad.
Biggest inspiration. I don't actually know that one.
That's a loaded question. If I had to say inspiration, it would really, not to be conceited, but it would be myself. Just because I'm like, at the end of the day, you're all you have as a person. While you do have friends and other people you can rely on, you have to get yourself through whatever you're going through.
Who do you look up to? Who do you look up to? Sit here with me. Who do you look up to? Who's your idol? Who inspires you? Get the camera.
Skip.
My mom. Probably my mother. Anyone who has a good sense of self. I have a lot of people that are inspiring, but people that have like a really, really like sturdy sense of self, I always think that's like super inspiring.
That's a big question. There's a lot of people who inspire me. It's like celebrities or just anyone. I guess my family is one of them, or a big portion of it. But I guess if I had to pick an idol, I would say Hayao Miyazaki.
Who inspires me? My mother. My mother and Christ. Big in Christ.
My dad. Sam Harris.
My father.
I'd say my first inspiration was my father, but outside of that, I'd say it has to be probably Jordan Peterson.
My family, like my dad, my mom, friends, all my parents.
I think many different things inspire me on various things in life. I think for me, one of the things that inspires me is just the fact of life, you know, being alive, having life, when I see the loss of it every day.
A lot of people, probably Kanye West.
I'd honestly say my dad.
There's Jesus. I happened to get to know him like 40 years ago in a personal way, and it really inspires me to be who I am.
My friend Marion.
Just English, and I took Spanish for like 3 years, so that's about it.
Only English, but I did get 100 in Spanish all throughout high school, and I'm hoping to take French at Georgia Tech this summer.
Spanish and English.
Mostly English, a little bit of Spanish. I'm like a toddler in Spanish, and then that's about it.
Two. English and Spanish.
Only English. And yeah, a tidbit of little things. I'm pretty good at figuring out meanings of words in other languages, just because I've never studied Greek or Latin, but I kind of have a basic understanding of the roots from playing with Transformer toys as a child. Because all their names were like Optimus Prime and Megatron and Omega. So there's all these little Greek and Latin roots that you'll find in English and Spanish and all of those. A lot.
English. English and Spanish. English.
English.
Just English and a little bit of Spanish.
English.
Sarcasm.
English, and I'm taking Spanish in high school level 3, which I'm nervous for.
Yeah, I speak Urdu, which is like Hindu. I'm from Pakistan, so but I speak like a 5-year-old kind of in that language, and then I moved here when I was 1, so I'm fluent in English, but I'm very childlike when it comes to other languages. Spanish and English.
I'm a typical American one. I'm gonna check it out.
I speak some Spanish and German.
Spanish and English.
What language I speak? Well, I speak a few languages. I speak my native language from Nigeria. It's called Nupe, N-U-P-E. That's my mother tongue. I also speak, again, a few other Nigerian languages. Hausa. I speak Hausa, which is spoken in northern Nigeria. I also speak some Yoruba, which is spoken in southwestern Nigeria. I also speak a language called Igala from Nigeria. So I speak at least 4 Nigerian languages. I understand 1 or 2 more. And of course, English, which I'm speaking right now, which has also become a Nigerian language, but it's an international language, so I speak English. I also speak Arabic. I'm not as fluent in my Arabic as I am in English, obviously. So these are the languages. So I speak I'll say about 6 languages.
I can speak English and I can kind of speak Spanish. I took 3 years in high school and I really learned how to retain it all when I worked at Panda Express, but I forgot everything a year later. Pretty upset about it.
You like Waffle House?
Waffle House, I actually had it just earlier.
I do like Waffle House. It's a pretty good place, yeah.
I do, yeah.
Yes, but only the waffles.
Alright. No.
Do I like Waffle House? Surprisingly, even though I grew up in the South, I've actually never been to Waffle House.
Oh yeah.
It's okay.
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely.
Thumbs up.
Up. Up. Nope. I don't like Waffle House.
I love Waffle House.
Yeah.
I like IHOP pancakes.
No. About 3 a.m. I do.
I love Waffle House.
Yes.
Yes.
Religious?
Not really. Spiritual, mostly.
Spirit. Yes.
Yes.
Anything like, I guess like organized, like an organized religion type?
No. It's really complicated. Maybe in the middle, you know, because I do believe in a higher power, but it's just not like an Orthodox Christian per se. You know?
Used to be, not so much these days.
I am, yeah. Spiritual, but I wouldn't, I don't know, yeah.
No.
Yes.
Kinda, yeah. Yeah, I believe in spirituality. I consider myself Christian by philosophy. I don't acknowledge Jesus of Nazareth as the Christ.
Are you religious?
Yes.
A little bit. Do you want to know how?
Sure, yeah.
I believe in most things in the Bible, but I have more Buddhist ideals within life. So, yes.
Nah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Not really.
Non-practicing.
Yeah, I'm actually Catholic. Not super religious. I definitely have gone to church and have enjoyed the community and everything there. But like, I'm not super strict with all the rules. I just think that everyone should love and respect one another.
I'm a Christian, but not a really good Christian. I haven't gone to school, or I haven't gone to church in a really long time.
Red front doors. They're cool.
Red front doors. Don't have one, but if you want one, go for it, man.
Red front doors? I guess it depends on the color of the house.
Just has painted red front. I don't know.
Red front doors. I don't have one, but I like them.
I had one. We painted it brown, so I don't know, alarming.
I love them. I want to paint them black.
I've had a red front door at 2 of the houses I've lived in. I don't know. I think they look good, depending on the house, if it matches.
Red front doors? I think they're adorable.
About red front doors? They're fine. I have one. I think they add character.
I wouldn't think anything, I guess.
How do you feel about red front doors?
Red front doors. Oh, wow. My mother has a red front door, and our house is yellow brick, and I don't know why she decided to get a red front door, but it's, you know, I moved away in 1998, and it's her house now, so it's her house, and it's hers, so it is what it is. So
I think it's definitely a really cool statement, and it makes one stand out on a street of everything the same.
Red front doors. They give me a false sense of security.
It's very southern, isn't it? Would you say? Okay, well, I guess I think it's an odd statement on a house for sure. I mean, I think if you have a pretty white house and a red door, it's just a little bit ominous, but also kind of weird. So, I mean, would I do it? No, but I don't judge people for having a bright red door.
And
I did, yeah.
I didn't. I probably should have. Yes.
I did.
No.
I did not.
Yes.
Yes, I did. About every.
I voted for Trump.
Yes, I did.
I did.
Yes.
I did.
Of course I did.
Yes.
Nah, I'm only 17.
I DoorDash and I play guitar.
Living, I cook currently. Line cook. I'm retired military. I work at McDonald's.
What do? I have a law degree. I don't practice law, but I do work for the courts. I mediate family cases for the courts.
I'm a tattoo artist.
I work at Five Guys.
I put boxes on trucks.
City, Chicago.
City? I don't have one.
Tough question. I'd say Atlanta.
Favorite city?
Yes, ma'am.
I don't know. I haven't lived too many different places. Alabama and here. So I don't know what my favorite city.
Boston.
Atlanta.
New York. Favorite city? I haven't been to a lot of cities, but I really like Chattanooga, Tennessee.
I love Barcelona, Spain. Chicago.
Atlanta, but that's just because I'm biased because I've been here. If I had to pick another one, I'd probably pick like Chicago. It's solid. It's too fucking cold though for me year round.
St. Augustine? That's just off the top of my head.
Probably New York.
I don't really have one, but I guess Atlanta.
Well, I had several, but I would say it's hard to tell. I had about two cities. San Francisco is one of them. New Orleans, of course, New York, and Atlanta. Yeah, I rated 4. I couldn't tell which one is the favorite.
That's a trick question. I don't know. I guess we know who won, right? Am I allowed to answer honestly? Yeah. That's my answer. Joe Biden won in 2020 election. The person that won. Whether we know any different, that's who won. Was the person who won.
Who do you think won the 2020 election?
Joe Biden.
Who do you think won the 2020 election?
Oh, Biden.
Who do I think won? I'm told that Biden and Harris won.
Who do you think won the 2020 election?
2020. What that was, last year? That ain't this year. What was last year? Last year, Biden?
Probably raspberries or blueberries.
What are
Cheeses. Popcorn or peanut butter? Probably my two. Apples. Dried mango.
Fruit.
Doritos.
Anything that's bread, but I can't eat it. So.
Goldfish. Goldfish are good. What's your favorite snack?
Ooh, another hard one. Chocolate chip granola bars. Chicken, honey mustard, and French fries.
Okay, I like Monster Energy, coffee, and I have a caffeine addiction, but like Pringles.
Snack would be M&M's.
I know